I hope you guys are enjoying yourself. I know I am. God is so good. He's so good. So good. So good. So good. I'm so sorry. No, I'm not. Okay. Let's do this. So, now, how can we honestly say that we are entirely ready for God to remove our defects of character? If we think in terms of all or nothing, we may get stuck here because we will never feel entirely ready. It is important to keep in mind that the 12 steps are guiding ideals. No one can work them perfectly. Our part is to keep moving and to get as close as we can to being ready. I'm going to read you a story in John chapter 5 about Jesus. He heals a lame man. Afterward, Jesus returned to Jerusalem for one of the Jewish holidays. Inside the city, near the sheep gate, was the pool of Bethesda. Sorry. With 5 covered porches, crowds of sick people, blind, lame, or paralyzed, lay on the porches. One of the men lying there had been sick for 38 years. When Jesus saw him, he knew that he had been ill for a long time. He asked the man, "Would you like to get well?" And the man said, "I can't, sir, for I have no one to put me into the pool with the water bubbles. Someone else gets there ahead of me." Jesus told him, "Stand up, pick up your mat, and walk." Instantly, the man was healed. He rolled up his sleeping mat and began walking. But this miracle happened on the Sabbath. So the Jewish leaders objected. They said to the man who was cured, "You can't work on the Sabbath. The law doesn't allow you to carry that sleeping mat." But he replied, "The man who healed me told me, 'Pick up your mat and walk.'" "Who said such a thing as that?" they demanded. The man didn't know, for Jesus had disappeared into the crowd. But afterward, Jesus found him in the temple and told him, "Now you are well, so stop sinning, or something even worse may happen to you." Then the man went and told the Jewish leaders that it was Jesus who had healed him. I'll read that part again. But afterward, Jesus found him in the temple and told him, "Now you are well, so stop sinning, or something even worse may happen to you." You know, that's kind of like, now that I am healed from the bondage of addiction, you know, stop sinning. Don't steal, don't commit those crimes and those actions, that addictive behavior that I was doing. Now that I'm healed from that bondage, I know better now. Before, I didn't know better, because that's what I knew. That's what I knew to survive, you know. And now I know different. So if I go back to living that kind of lifestyle, something worse may happen, which the only worse it can get is death, being in hell, being with Satan. Ugh. And snakes. Ugh. Mm. Nah, it's alright. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good with you, Lord. Don't worry about me. See, this man was so crippled that he couldn't go any farther on his own. He camped as near as he could to a place where there was hope for recovery. God met him there and brought him the rest of the way. Now, for us, entirely ready may mean getting as close to the hope of healing as we can in our crippled condition. When we do, God will meet us there and take us the rest of the way. But it didn't say for us to just sit and not try. This is saying to at least try, to at least show effort, like this man did. You know, he tried getting so close to this bubbling pool that heals, but he couldn't go. He tried going as far as he could, but people kept getting in front of him because he was just too crippled. And then he got as far as he could, and he just laid there sick. And Jesus saw him, and he knew this man has been ill for 38 years. And so, because he showed the effort, he healed him right then and there. Our Lord is a Lord of order. Along with that, and then he didn't just say get up and walk. He said get up, roll up your mat, and walk. It makes me laugh whenever I read that because it's so funny. Because roll up your mat. You know, he's a God of order. He wants it to be clean. Don't leave your crap behind and for some other person to pick it up. You know, that's your mess. You lay there, you pick it up. I love that. Be right back.